During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, guys.
You're hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Folks, hi. It's our very last show before Thanksgiving, the time where we celebrate the murderous behavior of the Pilgrims.
No, the savage Indians that we
dirty,
had to,
filthy Indians. We had to save.
We saved them
by introducing them to alcohol and Jesus and smallpox.
And hats with buckles.
Hats with buckles. Guys, good to see you, huh? It's Wednesday. Hope everybody's got great Thanksgiving plans. Big shout out to Blues Doll because we didn't really want to do a lot of prep today. So Blues Doll providing us with a lot of big chunk of our show. Also, Royce has never actually seen the Teddy Fresh clothing line. So I'm gonna
let's do that first.
I'm gonna show him.
Okay, Blues Doll video. We're gonna get to you.
I'm sending you. I'm gonna send you because I wanted to wait till we got on the air.
Right.
So that you guys could see Royce's genuine reaction. So I'm sending him a picture right now of Ethan Klein and his Semitic wife, Hila.
That's H3, right?
H3 Productions. His wife does a clothing line called Teddy Fresh. And I just, like, it's literally baby clothes for grown-ups.
That's exactly the description for
it. Like, if you saw these people signing these things with those clothes on, you'd go like, they're pedophiles, right? Right? Wouldn't you show up to a signing like this and go, is this like a pedophile convention?
Is this a NAMBLA meeting?
Are there is this for furries? I don't know what's going. Yeah, I just wanted you to see.
That looks like something that you buy at Goodwill.
I'm fucking obsessed. You know how the whole internet right now is obsessed with H3 and Ethan and all of his personality flaws? I can see past all that. All of these YouTubers are narcissistic human garbage. But I am obsessed with Teddy Fresh. Like, I almost want to ironically wear Teddy Fresh, but then I'd have to give these Jews my money, and I'm not doing that.
This looks like something that a grandma would wear on a winter cruise. Like, no, that's doesn't that what that look like? It's something that they would wear. You know who wears that? Old ladies when they walk around the mall.
It looks like Ethan Klein looks like he's like a middle school basketball coach for girls, and he fucked one of the girls on his middle school basketball team and stayed the night.
Oh, no.
And then he couldn't find his own jacket on the way out.
So he had to
He
put
had to
hers
grab
on.
one of her hoodies on the way out.
Her middle. By the way, a hoodie from middle school.
That is, it's baby clothes though, right?
This is baby clothes.
Like I've been slowly, like it's been creeping in, like it's been bugging me, and then last night I just went down a rabbit hole.
A lot of pastels. A lot of. It looks
Gay,
Yeah, no, but yes, gay, obviously, but
pastels are cool. Like we're from Florida, pastels can be cool.
This is not cool.
I've worn a nice pink T-shirt with a white jacket when you're out, and that looks normal because you're in Florida and you're wearing a T-shirt and a grown man's jacket. This needs to be stopped.
Looks like a pediatrician's office.
Like seriously, everybody who buys these clothes needs to be put on a watch list. Like if you wear these clothes, you might fuck kids. Just saying.
It is. Oof. That's really bad.
Guys who wear shirts like that have a 110% chance of explaining their pedophilia by going, "No, it's good for the kid. I'm really nurturing. We have a very nurturing relationship." I feel like he would walk in and Chris Hansen would be like, "What are you doing here?" And he'd be like, "I was here to look for the kid. I was worried about the kid."
Now,
New Day rocks, Danny says. No, but you know what? New Day, it's the same colors, but they're grown-up clothes. And they're wrestlers. They're supposed to be like, you know?
Swally says he looks like he still unironically wears Heelys.
Could you imagine that? Going around the office. And that's like
Heelys,
something Philly D does. Scooting around in his fucking in his
Yeah, right.
Heelys.
It's something he
You know what? We like to have fun in this office. We also like to pay people next to nothing.
Are you saying they don't pay them well?
I am saying that all of these guys that have like a staff, generally speaking, guys, I think the only one that actually pays people all right is Keemstar. I think Keemstar has like a couple people that work for him, and he actually pays them.
Well, Rogan pays people well, from what I heard.
But who's there? Jamie?
No, he's got a couple other people that do his website and other stuff. People that aren't on air. He does. He has a few people.
Yeah, on it.
He owns On It, so it's kind of weird.
Well, he co-owns it. Did you see that On It has a podcast now?
What's it about? Pills?
Dude, I saw a sponsored ad on Facebook for On It, and it was two dude bros talking about Burning Man. And one of them was talking about using like microdosing to like, you know, change your brain's chemistry. Like these just two fucking idiots talking about burning, like men in their 40s being like, Burning Man, bro. It's like a religious experience, man. It's like I think that fucking Rogan virus has spread through the On It company, and now everybody's like, hot yoga, dude, Burning Man.
It's so, oh my God, we get it. You live in
CBD
LA.
oil, brah.
And you know what sucks is I'm going to have to watch a Rogan episode because apparently he had Jake the Snake on.
Yeah, but have you seen Jake the Snake?
Yeah, no, I saw
He's
some
not
clips.
fun anymore. It's like nobody wants to see that Jake.
He's
the Snake.
DDP Yoga Jake the Snake.
Yeah, sober Jake the Snake's boring. If I want to watch Jake the Snake, I'll just watch Beyond the Mat again. Watch him wrestle in fucking, fucking Idaho Falls, and then go smoke crack and meet his fat daughter.
God, that was a great movie.
So depressing, though.
I know, but it's great.
But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show Roy's Teddy Fresh because it's hideous.
I don't understand, and I'm sure, obviously, I'm in the minority here because of how many subscribers and stuff he has, but I don't understand. Is H3 supposed to be funny?
They were. They used to do these really silly videos. They were so funny.
No, seriously. Were they ever really funny? I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm a boomer. I don't know
how
but
you're asking me this question. Did I ever think they were funny? Or
Did you ever think they were
No.
funny? Okay.
No, I was never into that.
Do you understand why people think they're funny?
They are the sort of the epitome of YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like that community, like the guys, like in like 2007, 2008, when everybody was making these little quirky videos, going out, man on the street doing pranks, getting reactions from people because they were acting so crazy. Yeah. It was that kind of like millennial shit, pastel fucking feel good horse shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only thing that I saw that was funny, and Dr. Brony brought it up, was Bill Burr fucking roasting him. Bill Burr on there was this dude was trying to be too cool for the room guy.
You seem like you really love your daughter. Yeah, what a weird fucking thing. Right? Hey, you seem like you really fucking care about the child you created. It's a fucking, what are you, some kind of weirdo? I love Bill Burr.
Yeah, I've never. I don't get it. You know, I don't.
That's
don't
a
get
whole
it.
section of the internet we'll never get. Like, again, we're guys that watch tweaker hunters and laugh. You know, that's funny to me.
That's very funny to me.
But people go like Vape Nation. That was his Vape Nation. He put on some like funny like clothes. Like he was like a pothead clothes, and he went to like a vape
so like
store,
it's like a skit,
and he was being like funny with the vape guy, and he kept saying Vape Nation, you know, because. Yeah, it's funny. It's good stuff. It's funny. It's funny.
Was
dude.
it?
I don't know.
I like that better when it was the Lonely Island skits. Like, no, I'm just saying, at least, you know, some of their stuff was funny. All right, look, we're going to get to the Blues Doll video really quick, but I needed to show you something, okay? Because like you said, we find different things funny than other people.
This looks like the lesbian I punched in middle school.
Well, yes, it is a woman. This is a woman, she is in love with roller coasters.
Amy's main lover is a humble fairground ride called 1001 Nacht.
The fuck?
You smell good. God, you smell so good.
That's a woman?
That's a woman. That's a woman.
He's just so noble, so proud, so strong. I
Hey,
not
if-
only love
How can you be in love with a roller coaster when you can't even
Ride a roller
technically
coaster?
get on a roller coaster because you're so fat?
him for a sexual attraction. I mean, we're not talking about fetish here.
We're not talking about fetish here. You know, I
This is
love
Chicago?
Yeah, of course. I love to go fuck roller coasters on the weekend.
You know, you see the black roller coaster.
Enthusiast. The black roller coaster enthusiast. It looks like Chaz Bono, somebody said.
Ugh.
I love him as a mate. You make me feel so alive, 1001 Nacht. I can touch this guy as your counterweights to...
Well, this really isn't a roller coaster. This is more of one of those,
Zipper?
you know, or the boat, or like the
boat
boat
ride,
one.
yeah.
The boat one that goes around.
I want to fall in love with the boat movie.
and your gondola rises. My days are brighter when I gaze upon your handsome
But why
face.
can't we just lock people like this up? We used to be able to do that.
Can't do that anymore, dude.
You used to be able to just go, okay, nut house for you.
Wait till you see her mom.
When I gaze upon your handsome face.
An OS person talks to their beloved object, and the object...
So she's rubbing the oil. You know how you have the oil,
By the
though,
way, old like grease
Correct.
from the ugh.
and rubbing it on her face like it's war paint.
communicates back by telepathy.
It communicates. The roller coaster communicates back.
Can I be honest with you, you fucking fat pig? If this roller coaster were sentient, it wouldn't love you. It would love somebody far superior to you.
Maybe even another roller coaster.
How many times over when we've made love
Roller coaster nationalism.
at home have I asked you for... Look at me. Look at me and say it.
Our family was always dysfunctional. I was always under
That's the mom.
constant stress. This is not
So let me guess, mom did this to you.
Yes.
under
and-
constant stress. This is not all my collection. This is just, I'd say, 3/4 of my collection.
This is
She has so many dolls. Like, she has a disturbing amount of dolls.
and they're all Raggedy Ann dolls.
Yeah, all of them.
I have about 50.
This is like a horror movie.
This really does feel
It feels
like
creepy,
something
right? Like-
Rob Zombie would make.
Like, you would go in there, they'd lock the door, and then she'd make you watch roller coaster videos.
Yeah, this feels like a Rob Zombie movie called Death Coaster. Right?
Go to her fucking PC that's still 4x3, and it has 10 different versions of Roller Coaster Tycoon on it.
And he's fucking, he's got to like, Rob Zombie's always has to do his own soundtrack too.
course.
So he's like, "Come to the coaster of death," and it's like, stupid same old dumb car references and references to like 1950s television sets. Enough, dude, with your fucking gimmick. I'm tired of you.
3/4 of my collection. I have about 50 different sets of dolls.
It's like the first episode of Documentary Now. Yeah, that's what it's like when they played the ladies, the old ladies that were trying to have the haunted house.
As far as I'm
Imagine
concerned,
growing up as a child surrounded by these things.
It would be terrifying.
You would grow up to fuck a roller coaster too.
Just my mom collects dolls, so I have to go down and fuck a roller coaster.
sets of dolls. As far as I'm concerned, they're better than having a man in
No, they're not.
my bedroom.
No, they're not.
Look at her haircut. What a great haircut this bitch has.
Now I feel bad for the coaster weirdo. No, I do. Like, you know, like, did you ever have a shot at normalcy?
I don't think
living
so.
in a house
This
like
is better than a man.
I'm a man, and I don't even think a room full of dolls is better than having a man in my bed.
You're right.
It's still a human, it's still a human being.
Not fucking a bunch of dolls.
Like, I'm pretty sure in a nuclear apocalypse, it's me and one dude that only inherit the earth from now on. I'll probably have to be like, well, you know, I guess we're gay. I'm not gonna have 700 dolls in my room.
Do you think she has to fuck those dolls?
She
My
definitely
bedroom.
fucks those dolls.
She fucks those dolls, right?
for sure.
And that's
They
what
all look terrified to be there. Even the dolls are like, ah!
This is something out of a fucking nightmare.
It is. It's like a fever dream, right?
I do for my fun.
If I would have told you
Music's not helping.
the second weirdest thing about this was going to be the roller coaster fucking, would you have believed me?
Amy was identified at age 3 as developmentally delayed. In first grade, she was classified as an emotionally disturbed student and
Look, she did used to look like a girl at some point. I mean, a very ugly girl, but a girl.
in first grade, she was classified as an emotionally disturbed student and placed in a full-time SED classroom.
So she's retarded.
She is a loner who, since a child, has
I'm a loner, Dottie.
fixated on objects, organs, fans, globes, washing machines, spaceships.
She started fucking washing machines and worked her way up to roller coasters.
And she is currently fixated with the Twin Towers.
Whoa, hey! Too soon.
Conclusion. Amy appears to meet the criteria for a diagnosis of Asperger's disorder.
Gee, you think?
You think you needed a doctor for that? You think you need to go through a whole medical exam to figure that out?
I love the roundness of his
Mob Tech says highly suggestive Asperger's.
counterweights at the top. I love him for the narrowness of his jibs.
I don't even know what this.
The narrowness of his jibs, you know, the
See,
roller coaster tycoons.
That's a real roundabout way to say you like the cut of his jib.
Yeah.
I love him for the elegant lines of his gondola, which is now
The elegant lines of his gondola are so sexy, they get me all wet in my pussy hole.
How do you? Wow.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed. The moose outside should have told you.
This fucking thing, man. I never had a chance.
No, of course not. No. Bitch looks like Earthworm Jim.
covered up for the winter. I like the ribbing up underneath his name display there, too. The parallel lines that are coming down. You see where I'm
So what happens when they move this to another town? What do you do? What do you fuck then?
talking
Oh, yes, I see it. Yeah.
I love that.
Totally normal.
I'm thinking, oh, geez, you know what I'm thinking about.
I think she's thinking about fucking that roller coaster.
But the logistics, like what?
I was thinking
What part of the roller coaster goes in what part of you?
Yeah, I don't. The only thing that I thought of is maybe like one of the turnstiles that gets you into the roller, you know, like something like that, maybe.
It's got all those little germy kids' hands on it.
Yeah, but look at her. What
That's
is
a
it?
yeast infection waiting to happen.
She is a yeast infection.
This is very personal.
Scarface goes, abortion is mandatory in this case.
When I make love to him at home, when I start climaxing, I just keep saying over and over again, just as I'm starting to go.
Bobby A. Okay, this is a mod for Roller Coaster Tycoon called Roller Coaster Molester.
I don't like this new DL. This Planet Coaster DLC is awful.
Over the edge, I just tell him, I want your fluids. I want your.
He wants your fluid. She wants its fluids.
Sweetheart, roller coasters don't actually produce any natural fluids.
They don't self-lubricate, Mike?
Fun fact. Dun, 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 dun. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. The other half of the battle is not fucking roller coasters.
Wow, they never tell you that.
G.I. Joe.
I'm starting to go over the edge. I just tell him, I want your fluids. I want your fluids. I want your fluids.
All right, let's say that you are in love with this roller coaster, right? Let's say this roller coaster, again, let's say it's sentient. Let's operate under this assumption. I'm a guy, right? I wouldn't even want like a hot chick repeating over and over again, I want your fluids, right? Like, I'd be like, all right, relax.
Unless it's Thirst Man.
But, like, do you understand the hottest chick? Like, Jennifer Lawrence could walk up to you and go, I want your fluids. I want your fluids. I'd be like, could you stop saying fluids? I'm having Dr.
fluids?
Steve flashbacks right now. I want your fluids.
I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here with you.
It's called roller coaster coitus syndrome. What happens is the fluids leak into the membranes.
It's never really goodbye to anyone. Because 1001 knocked, as I have told you many times before.
Mary Miller's pointing out if fluids come out of a coaster, that's bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's a very bad thing.
1001 knocked, as I have told you many times before. And I will many times repeat
Does she, like, follow this fucking carnival around?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
No, but I still want to see more evidence that this woman has Asperger's.
Really? You need to see some documents?
Yeah. I'm like an O.J. Simpson juror. I gotta know for sure I'm not doing it.
She was diagnosed with donkey brains.
I love you.
If there was an Asperger's clothing line, that would be it right there. Everything she's wearing.
And then this is where the video ends.
Nice fleece and square pants.
And then it ends for some reason in a cemetery. And that's it.
What the fuck was this?
That's weird, right? No, it's
Who made this?
It's real stories. They're verified. 1.9 million. They made this. Weird, right? Oh my god. All right, Blues Doll video?
Sure, are we gonna get through it in the first hour?
It's 25 minutes long, but we're gonna pause and stuff.
Yeah.
Second hour?
Yeah, because we were already 20 minutes into hour one.
All right. Second hour.
We're gonna tease it. That's what we call a teaser in the radio business.
Second hour. Okay. Okay. So, I know that we're kind of sick of the Man on the Street stuff one, but this one was really good.
Kind of.
Our friend, your friend of the show, Ben Shapiro, was going to go speak at Ohio State. Don't worry, Ben Shapiro isn't in this video. However,
no, it's this Fleckus guy, right? That has to show up to all the Ben Shapiro stuff, make it all about him. I got it.
Correct. Yeah. I liked him. I think he's
all
just fine.
right. It's just like but it's the same fucking thing with these. It's like, how many fucking videos are you gonna make where you walk around and go, I'm gonna own the libtards. Hey, so you think we should take guns away? Tell me about that, huh?
No, that's not what happens in this one.
No, I get it, but it's the same premise everywhere, huh? So freedom of speech, right? But Ben Shapiro's a Nazi, right? I'm owning this libtard. It's like, all right, how many of those are you gonna make?
Would you shut up? I don't have a lot of prep.
No, it's not you. I'm just, again, with this, and then the production value, and his fucking watermark of his Twitter account in Arial font. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude. Sorry.
Hey guys, it's Fleckus. This week we're at Ohio State University for a YAF speech. Ben Shapiro's here, and these college kids are not happy about it. We're going to see what's going on.
Yeah, you're going to own the fuck out of these
Fleckus
libtards.
talks. Slow in the front. Free abortion on demand. This way. Are you guys for or against Ben?
Against Ben.
Do you think he should speak tonight or no?
No, not at all.
What about free speech and the Constitution? How does it work?
That's a good point, but he shouldn't be allowed to have free speech if he's going to preach the kinds of things that he preaches.
So no Constitution. Like, I love how they just kind of dance around that. Yeah, no,
By the
it's a
way-
great point, but, you know, he shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Milk toast Ben Shapiro. This is what really bothers me about these people showing up. They're not showing up at a Richard Spencer thing. You know what I mean? They're showing up at
No,
a
Ben Shapiro's worse.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're showing up at a Ben Shapiro thing. Like
Ben Shapiro's a million times more insidious than Richard Spencer.
No,
you know
I
why?
get it.
Because people listen to Ben Shapiro.
No one
and
listens
they
to
shouldn't.
Spencer. Yeah.
Nobody listens to Richard Spencer. He's a lolcow. They throw him up on the papers once in a while and go, look, he dragged his wife down a flight of stairs. That's all it is.
Yep.
Are you for or against Ben Shapiro? Well, what are some of the things that you're talking about?
It's a 5
Yeah,
foot two,
everyone's
5
tough
four
here.
tough guy.
Everyone's tough.
I would have been like, well, what? What, guy?
I just mean like what he said.
I don't know what he said specifically.
By the way, Fleckus, how dare you wear a Letterman jacket? How dare you?
Do you know any quotes or
What
anything?
did he letter in? Competitive hot dog eating? Like,
Hey,
what did-
maybe he played football.
Sure, yeah, I bet he did.
Maybe.
Specifically, I just don't agree with his platform and his party platform.
Are you for or against Ben? Are you for or against Ben?
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
They're all so angry.
They're so mad.
Ah! Right, Jesus Christ.
Are you for or against Ben?
Against Ben Shapiro? Yeah.
Against Ben?
Yep. I'm against Ben Shapiro.
I got to get home and fuck a roller coaster.
What is this weirdo?
Another autistic person, dude.
Because, I mean...
I loved
it would
her.
take-
I loved her in Strange Brew.
It would take a while to describe everything that's wrong with him.
Yeah, it would take effort, and I don't know. You'd have to actually make a point. No, I totally get
It'd
it.
be, yeah,
It's
tough.
easier to just show up and yell.
Ben.
I'm just trying to get through the restaurant.
This poor guy's like, I'm just hungry, dude.
Look, it's the student unions down this way. I need to eat.
Dude, it's fucking taco night. They're
Come
fucking
on.
my whole thing up here, man.
Oh, just trying to go to the restaurant.
KKK, no fascist USA,
No fascist USA as he tries to silence me from talking to people. Nice. You think he should speak tonight or no?
What?
You think he should speak
I am
tonight?
just so glad that we got these soldiers out in the streets making a point that the Democrats are the real fascists. I'm so glad that somebody's finally taking to the streets and making these man on the street videos.
I don't know, Mike. A lot of people are doing that.
Does he have the right to speak under the Constitution, you think?
Which, I mean, like, sure, he has the right. But
He's basically just Caitlyn Bennett with a beard and no gun.
we have the right to protest against him, so.
They're yelling, shut Shapiro down.
You know what? I would have offered her a fucking tissue. I would have been like, here, you want to blow your nose? Because right now you sound like this.
Agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Do you have a cold?
Yeah, I agree with that.
That works for me. Who's Ben Shapiro? Why is everyone upset?
He's a transphobe and a racist and a kind of a douche. That's all.
Wait, we got something in the chat here. Bobby A in the chat. If you're a man and you hit a woman, then you're a punk. Breaking news, by the way. I don't know if anybody.
Whoa.
Yeah, guys. Hey, Bobby A, we're not gonna let you hang around here if you're gonna take such controversial opinion. We don't want to lose our fucking YouTube account because of the shit you're saying, sir.
Dude.
Relax.
Coming in hot.
Relax, bro. Seriously.
Wow.
What a contrarian.
This guy, he'll say anything.
He doesn't give a fudge.
He told us to mind our P's and Q's, and we're going to do it.
Listen, if you're going to keep taking controversial positions like that, bro, we can't have you around here.
Damien Schmerz, show this man how we respect women.
All right, so check it out, Bobby. I just wanted to show you kind of like what I use as an analogy, right? Like, let's say that this is like women, right? Women right here. This is respect. When it comes to women around here, we respect women, bro. Get it? Good.
Let's go punch some women.
Ah, shit.
What does he say that you don't agree with?
Everything he's ever said, basically.
What's going on? Ben Shapiro's giving a speech here?
He's supposed to be speaking here.
Well, why is everyone against him?
Why are there adults? Like, I understand the kids showing up, but there's like adults here protesting at a college?
Yeah, because they're all like divorced professors that want to fuck one of their students. Like, they're all degenerates.
Because elimination politics is a hateful thing, and he doesn't believe that people should be allowed to live.
This past
Does
year,
he? Does he say that? I never knew. Wait, please cite me something. Sure, honestly, I might actually end up being on Ben Shapiro's side, unironically, if you can find me a clip of him saying that some people don't deserve life. I'm serious. I'd go, Jesus, Ben, Ben's getting fashy. I like it.
the Ohio State University, which is a nonprofit.
Butler goes, OMG, I get so triggered when Ben Shapiro talks about free trade. Yeah, that's a good point. What are you so mad at?
So here's the thing, right? Trump's steel tariffs are going to be disastrous for the economy. He wants to kill people. With what? Steel rebar?
He's 5'3". Relax.
Listen, the steel tariffs are ridiculous because the price of steel is going to go up, and then I can't buy rebar to beat people to death with, which is one of my favorite things. I like to ride around and kill homeless people. He rides around like the guy in Mr. Robot,
puts gloves
pays
on.
a homeless guy and just starts wailing him in the stomach.
State University made $1.1 billion in profit. And at the same time, they're raising tuition on first-year students. They're not decreasing tuition for anyone, and they're not paying workers a living wage.
Kid is fucking so based.
Yeah, he's so based.
What Young Democratic Socialists at Ohio State are doing, we're providing a positive vision where we take that money, we give it to the workers, we give it to the
Well,
students.
how about this? How about you all rise up? How about you all rise up and tell these colleges, which, by the way, are like $1 trillion industry now, to stop being such greedy Jews and charging you 9 times what a college education used to cost, while also panhandling to their alumni. Why don't you take your issues up with the source of the problem?
And then wanting it, their end goal, by the way, those same people that own those colleges, is to make college free so the taxpayers pay for it and everybody goes to college.
Like, do you think it's like Matt Heimbach's fucking fault, or like, do you think it's Christopher Cantwell's fault that you can't afford college? No, it's the greedy people running the colleges, charging $700 for a used textbook. That's what it, and buying them back for $4.
That's the other thing, man. You know, we're in 2018, and right now, everybody you should have to buy an iPad. And then you get all your textbooks downloaded. You should be able to, but you still. Why is it in colleges you still have to buy textbooks and return them? And then there's a new edition every year.
I remember new edition.
That way you can't.
Candy Girl. It's new edition.
Every year there would be a new edition, and you would have to buy the revised one, and then the used ones would become worthless.
It's unbelievable what they do, and then you guys go there and you. Fucking the very people that make their money off of that, the overpriced books, tenure, then you embed yourself with them and they act like they're your cool professor, they're your buds. Like you're literally laying in bed with the people who are fist fucking you and then blaming the white man.
Toon Squad says Shapiro's hiding Nazi intel under his yarmulke.
Look, I have nuclear codes under my fucking keppa. Everybody does that.
Tuition, and that is to counter Ben Shapiro's bigotry that he espouses.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Is bigotry.
And that's what we're interested. That's what YDS at OSU is doing today.
And what are some of the things that Ben Shapiro said that you don't agree with?
I would like to get this one statement in.
Is people like?
Yeah, just one statement. Then I'm out, bro.
Let me cut him.
Yeah, bro.
Like him and Trump, who are inspiring people to commit murder in this country against people.
Tell you what, though, man, I'm so like these people are finally like showing their true colors. We need more people out there making videos like this. That's what we need.
No, you already said there's too many
people walking around going, "Hey, what do you think about like Second Amendment?" Get a load of this guy.
Inspiring people to commit murder in this country against people directly impacting my family, such as the Jewish people that were murdered in Pittsburgh.
Here we go with the.
There it is.
Like another show. I know.
You think Ben Shapiro's inciting that?
Yes.
How? The guy in Pittsburgh was against Trump, wasn't he?
No.
You didn't think Trump was.
I would have
hard
been
enough
like,
on
hey,
it?
sir, I got a joke for you. What's the difference between a cow and the Holocaust? You stop milking a cow after 70 years. Anyway, thanks. Have a great day here. Have a free Fleckus.
Try the veal.
Yeah, have a free Fleckus t-shirt. Get out of here.
You don't obviously pay any attention if you think that.
You just told me that Ben Shapiro's responsible for the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting.
Yeah, he is. Everybody knows that.
Dude, there are so many coded messages. Like, I've said it before. Like, I've listened to Ben Shapiro's show, and I'm like, he definitely wants me to shoot. Well, to be fair, I mean, Ben Shapiro does make me want to kill you.
You can't say that,
But
Mike.
that's not it because he's giving you instructions.
Okay, yeah.
It's a joke.
Shapiro and his ilk inspire racists and white nationalists to go and commit murder.
These aren't duck boots. These are Jordan 11s.
Okay, that was funny.
That was very funny.
That's funny.
These are Jordan 11s.
Like he said
and
it
they
like
are.
like he said it like he was really offended too. These are Jordan 11s.
All right.
You know.
He was trying to make the case that Ben
Oh, God. Here's the based guy.
Shapiro inspired the Jewish synagogue killings. And it's like, the dude was an alt-rightist that hated Jews.
Jews?
I don't know what they're trying to say there.
It's a leap and a half if I've ever heard it.
My mind is blown.
I am a fact. Okay. You know what Ben Shapiro says about...
Now, this homeless fucking Antifa guy walks in and you notice he's been walking around and circling and circling.
Facts.
You know, you can't fucking finish The Winds of Winter and you're out here fucking around in these goddamn protests. Just get the book done, George.
George R.R. Martin has gotten more pussy in his fucking 60s than he ever did in his 20s.
So what does Bruce Valanche have to tell us
I'd
about
find out.
politics?
Fez looks great now. Fezzi's looking great.
Like Fez would ever be at a protest.
Good point.
He'd be there to shitpost.
I am a fact. Okay. You know what Ben Shapiro
fact.
says about facts?
They don't care about your feelings.
Right. I don't care about yours. Got it?
Okay, so why?
Great.
But you're the one making it about your feelings.
You fucking homeless weirdo.
Why do leftists always run up to you, start projecting and screaming at you like with no sense of irony?
Yep.
It's the weirdest thing to me.
Like that. But what we want to do is have a conversation. Everybody here just wants to talk. Everybody here just wants to have a conversation. And you guys are just saying, no, we don't have a conversation.
Do I look like Santa Claus?
Yes.
Yes.
Like a homeless Santa
But
Claus.
yeah.
Like a Santa Claus who hasn't seen his kids in many years. And, you know, like if Santa Claus was on Tweaker Hunters.
This is
The fuck is this? Bro, you want to buy this reindeer and this sled, man? It flies, dude. Give me like $8.
This guy here has some sort of weird tough guy attitude to him. This old man.
I would fucking kill this
No,
old
I
man.
know, but the thing is like he's not even like. Look, here's a perfect example. Like if you see Jesse Ventura, right? Even now at his age, you look at him and you go, "Wow, when he was younger, he was intimidating." We saw, you know,
Jesse Ventura still has 5 or 6 good punches left.
That's
in
my
him.
point,
So
right?
you don't want one of them to be you.
This guy's like 5'1". What are you gonna do to anybody, dude?
Well, you notice the leftists do this. They're cowards. They always stick women and children and old people out in the front lines.
Of course.
Because they're pussies. Like right-wingers won't even let their old, their sick, and their women go to these rallies. They're like, just stay home. That way when they start throwing battery acid, we can start shooting at them. That's what right-wingers do. They're like, I'll fucking smash a bottle in somebody's face. Honey, stay home with the kids this weekend, just in case. You know what I mean?
No, you look like Karl Marx.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You look like Karl Marx.
Then I don't give a...
Whoa, look at it. Look
He
at
really
it.
does look like Karl Marx.
He does. It's let me see if I get it.
Like Karl Marx.
Then I don't...
Wow, dude, he really does. Just like him.
I think it is Karl Marx.
That might be Karl Marx.
give a about what you want.
Okay, but why can't we have a conversation about
This
what
guy,
we
by the
agree-
way, is being a massive faggot. Stop
Yeah.
being like, but what?
Yeah, I get
but
it.
what? I would have
agree.
been like, fuck off, you living troll doll, before I smash the fucking bridge of your nose with my elbow. And then when he goes, oh, actually smash his nose with your elbow. That's how it's done.
I'm really just trying to have a conversation with
Why can't we have a conversation?
I'm so sick of it. I agree with you. Stop trying to talk to them. It's pointless.
Like if I go out right to the store or whatever, and some guy starts a fight with me and pins me against the wall, I'm not gonna go, why can't we have a conversation?
I might get a hard on though. Is that normal?
I have actually gotten post-fight hard-ons.
Yeah,
Have you ever gotten that where
the
you fuck
adrenaline.
somebody
Yeah, the
up?
adrenaline.
Like, I've never lost a fight and had a boner afterwards, but man, I fucked some people up and been like, oh, I gotta go fuck my girlfriend right now.
That's a real thing, that weird adrenaline afterwards. Yeah.
Victory boner.
And you're gonna fail. Okay, but why do we have to fail? Why?
You're gonna fail every time, just like socialism.
They're not going to win.
Why it was gonna fail? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you talk to me?
What year?
Why won't you have a civil conversation?
Shut up!
I'm working. You're working, so they're paying you.
Do you go here?
They're paying you.
Big if true, breaking news, he's being paid to be here.
And he might be, actually.
Parents are brother and sister. What? Just because your parents are brother and sister.
Just because you live in your mom's basement, you're cousins. But, I don't want you to perpetuate stereotypes about Jews or blacks or women, but you're a redneck meth dealer who lives in your parents' basement.
But you know what? That's what they think. Like, and I really, people on the left, like really hardcore leftists, really believe that. They think that everybody that might have any conservative values or anything that's not anything right of center.
Stop using dehumanizing language, you Nazi piece of subhuman shit. You're like,
what?
Huh?
He's calling you inbred.
He's calling me inbred. That's okay.
He's got
I don't know
strong.
what your point is. I don't
What,
know why.
is he trying to say I'm like a sandwich or something?
Yeah.
Or?
Inbred.
That was a chip joke. That was a chip. What is the sandwich or something?
That was terrible. Oh man, I missed the Jerky Boys.
Oh shit.
6'4". Why is throwing ad hominems a pretty great thing? 6'6". Why is throwing ad hominems
6'4". I'm 6'6".
a good thing, dude? We probably want the same thing.
6'6" and 90 pounds. Let's be fair here. I hate when tall, skinny guys try to play it off like they're Chads.
No, you're not.
Yeah, bro, I'm 6'6". I understand that, but a fucking light breeze will blow you over, and you won't be able to get back up with your fucking praying mantis limbs.
All it would have taken was the one right episode of John Oliver, and you would have been on the other side. Like that, you look like an Antifa dude.
I don't know why you guys are so angry. I want to have a discussion. Like,
Are you for or against? You're against Ben Shapiro?
What?
Are you against Ben Shapiro?
Of course.
And you should speak here tonight or no?
What?
You should speak here tonight.
No.
What about?
So, everybody's making terrible chip jokes in the chat room.
Don't do that.
Ad hominem. What about like subtract hominem?
Don't fucking do that. I hate you.
Just gonna ruin his day with chip references.
Free speech in the Constitution. Where is the fine line?
Free speech means he can't be arrested for speaking here.
Is he drunk?
He sounds
He's
drunk. He
right?
sounds drunk.
That's not like, that's somebody. Daddy had a little sauce on the way to the rally. And you notice, guys, if you were to walk around with a fucking mobile lab unit and you went around and you piss tested everybody at a fucking political rally on both sides, the amount of positive tests, if you went around breathalyzing people at political rallies, you would be shocked at how many leftists go to these things fucking drunk and on drugs. Like, that's not the time. Like, look, I get it. We go to a rally. We're going to smoke a little weed and shit. Like, you're going to be there all day. Fucking break off, smoke a little something, have a beer. But, like, these motherfuckers walk around like, "Hey, fucking Nazi piece of shit." Inside and swallow some of that back. Like, it's just like, Jesus, dude. Get a hold of yourself.
Another professor.
Okay.
The First Amendment means.
So you think he should speak tonight?
No, but.
All right. Are you
This is when it gets hot. What? This is a black guy now.
against Ben or for Ben?
Are you pro-police?
My pro-police?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a fascist.
Why?
You're a fascist, by the way, for being pro-police.
Did he go to grab his mic?
Yes.
You're a fascist.
Why? Don't grab my shit. Don't grab my shit. Or else what? Or else what? Hey, I'm not here to fight, but you're not either. Yeah. He grabbed my shit. Do you agree? He grabbed my shit. He grabbed my shit. He grabbed my shit, dude. You don't know the rules.
He's kind of pissed, and he should be. You don't grab a man's microphone.
Wait, let's watch this black man continue to shatter stereotypes.
He's not the... Oh, I see.
You're against the police. Nice, dog. Nice.
Man, you a fascist. Now I'm going to break your microphone.
And then Harim runs in. You talking shit about Israel, Holmes?
Yo, MAGA, homie. We got our embassy in Jerusalem, Holmes. You know it's bad when even all the California people are like, yeah, we've had it with Harim. Like, even the embarrassing ones are like, oh, God, fucking Harim.
Every time Harim walks in, this is what it sounds like.
This guy fucking Sephardic homeboy. We can agree, right? Sephardi are just Jewish Guidos.
Yeah, they're singing Hava Nagila. This should be his theme music every time Harim walks into a room.
He really thinks he's... Whatever. He really thinks he's, like, part of the elite. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Are you nuts? Are you nuts?
Oh.
Get up people's faces. You're against the police. Nice, dog. Nice. The ones that are here protecting you guys. You're going to get arrested.
And there is a lot of cops there.
I don't want you to get arrested. You're going to get arrested, though. You can't grab people's shit. I'm sure you have.
That's racist!
If I want your opinion, I'll goddamn waterboard you.
You're talking to him.
Midget fucking...
That the little guy walking by over a little fucking Karl Marx guy.
Little fucking manlets. Do you understand, little manlet? You're going to be the first to die in this fucking civil war you want to start. It ain't going to be the young soy boys.
No.
Because they're young. Their immune systems are more developed. They're a little bit stronger than you. You're going to be the first killed.
We can disagree, but we're not here to get violent with anybody.
That makes one of us.
Somebody's asking, is that LA Werewolf? No, this guy actually still makes content.
Yeah,
so.
what happened at Werewolf?
I don't know, man. He's just fucking vanished.
Come back, Frank. We miss you.
Yeah, I say that every night on fucking Haywave. I'm like, God, I miss fucking LA Werewolf.
We can disagree, but we're not here to get violent with anybody.
That makes one of us.
So he's a tough guy.
That makes one of us.
That's what I would have said. I would have done the Ron Bennington. Oh, yeah, you're a tough guy? And then you just do the weird stare for like a minute.
Stop balling up your fist in front of me.
I guess I forgot to laugh. Denture chomp.
I have been punching Klansmen since before your parents met.
It hasn't been very effective, but Lord knows I try. You can't even reach Klansmen.
I've been punching Klansmen since before your mother met.
I have been punching Klansmen since before your parents met.
And Klansman here? Yeah. Who's the Klansman? This guy?
If you're stepping up for this guy, you might as well wear a f***ing hood.
That's how it is. You are fucking KKK. If
you heard that? You can't. If you step up for Ben Oive Shapiro.
This is it, guys. This is. LA Werewolf Move changed his name. I bet his Wisconsin lycanthrope now. So, look, these guys, they always talk tough, right? Stop trying, like this. These guys are all massive faggots. I'm not gonna lie. Fleckus, massive faggot. The other kid that's like, look at massive faggots. The guys in FCU that let that bitch just throw milk on them, massive faggots. Stop dealing with it. Smash them in the face or smear them all as pedophiles. They want to smear us all as fucking fascists. They're all pedophiles. Go up to a leftist today and shout pedophile at them. That is my advice to you. No, I'm dead serious. Next time you see a rally, Cubs and Clan go hand in hand. You're all pedophiles. Because they are. There you go. That's your homework for the weekend, kids.
It's that Thanksgiving weekend.
Find a leftist and take tomorrow.
It'll be easy.
Enjoy
It'll be
Thanksgiving.
easy because you can do that Thanksgiving with one of your leftist cousins that just came from BYU or whatever.
Most of us have a 4-day weekend. A lot of people have the whole weekend off. So tomorrow, family, food, enjoy yourselves. Friday, go out, find a leftist, call them a pedophile. Why? They get to do it to us.
I like it. It's a good strategy.
Shout pedophile out every time.
I listen to him every day.
He asked me if I'm.
If you get away from these cops, I will end you.
He's such a tough guy. What are you nigga, I hope you're a wizard because that's the only way you're going to do anything to this man. You better actually know magic.
If I what?
Wow, what an aggressive statement. We have it all on camera. What happened? He called you a Klansman. Are you a Klansman?
No, I'm.
Have you ever seen a Klansman?
No.
You want to join? I have an application here.
It's only 3 questions.
Hey,
they're really letting the standards down.
Based gay guy incoming.
He's gay? No way. I don't believe it.
I try and talk to these guys as much as possible. I say, hey, let's have a discussion. Some of the gentlemen we were talking to.
What? I try to talk to these guys.
It's like Lindsey Graham had a son.
Yep, that's what it is.
Bastard son somewhere. I'll just try to tell these folks every day, we got to have a dialogue, yo.
Lindsey Graham really does talk like Paula Deen.
Oh, my God. You can just picture Lindsey Graham going to, like, the Kentucky Derby and, like, getting the palm frond and a fucking mint julep. I swear, y'all, I come here every year, and I just don't know why.
Dressed like the Colonel.
I don't even like horses, y'all.
But I love the hats.
You know, that at the protest, we were like, hey, what's going on? Why don't we talk about this? And every single time I say something, they just come back with
He is pretty jacked, though. Cobra's right. He is a pretty jacked gay dude, though.
Swarm of Crabs is saying, I'm not kidding, the Klan is taking in blacks. Please, cite that. Get me some evidence. I mean, I honestly believe it at this point because at this point, the battle has shifted a lot over the last couple of years, and it's no longer like, hey, we got to keep these goddamn mudbloods out of our neighborhoods. It's becoming more like, yeah, it's the Jews. I think it doesn't matter anymore, black, white, Hispanic. They're
I got to
yeah, it's the Jews, right? Yeah, totally, it's the Jews. Oh, we got to do something.
So there we go. It's been confirmed.
Okay, we do have evidence. I've seen it with my own eyes now.
Base gay guy.
No borders, no nations. Stop deportation. No borders, no nations.
No borders, no nations? No interview.
Abortion is healthcare. Healthcare is our right. Abortion is healthcare. Healthcare is our right.
No need to comment on that one. That chant speaks for itself.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Everyone here is white.
And they are. They really, all of them are white.
It's the most pandering. I was saying that when I was playing Fallout last night. I was doing the gaming stream, and I was talking about. I don't understand people who join groups that completely contradict their. Like if you're white and you're anti-white, that's weird to me. Like
it is.
You
right?
shouldn't be white and in Black Lives Matter. You should be white and think that Black Lives Matter. Sure. But why are you marching for other, like if you're, to me, the women that march in women's marches, yeah, they're dumb. They're small-brained. They're little sweeties. I get it. But they're supposed to be there because they're fighting for their team, or so they think. But those little skinny guys that are there like, yeah, me, pussy hat. Yeah, I'm a slut too. And you're like, what are you doing?
I'm a slut too.
Like, nigga, go to a gym. Play some fantasy football. Join a softball league. Do something. Hang around other men.
Brick by brick, wall by wall, we will make your system fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Wall by wall.
That's such a weird selling point to me that the left's always using. We are going to tear this bitch to the ground.
To the ground, yeah.
And like, there's a big chunk of this country that's just like, I don't want to tear this down. I'd certainly love to change some things.
Sure, but I don't want to fucking destroy the country.
Like, you know what? Like, even the alt-right, when they start on their warpath and they're chanting about rounding people up and kill, even they're not like, tear the system down. Like, the alt-right would be like, oh, we don't want to tear the Washington Monument down. It's fucking Washington Monument.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of architecture from the
thank
early
you.
ages. No, I'd leave that alone. But the leftists are the ones like, tear down everything! Why? So we can live in mud huts like Nigerians? No, thank you.
I thought this was a wall chant for the wall.
I genuinely want to have a conversation with these guys
And maybe fuck some of them.
because that's something that's so important about political discourse is being able to talk to
He really is jacked, though.
Yeah, I
And
get
being
it,
able
but
to, you know,
he's not really jacked. Maybe do something other than curls.
Excuse me, you're saying when he does the glory muscles?
He literally only does his body. He doesn't even do his tries.
Just glory
Or
muscles?
he just does these all day.
share different ideas. These guys, they won't even tell their ideas.
Gets to the point where they don't have
These are the guys that run the Young American whatever.
real sort of ideas. They just want to be a presence, a disruptive presence.
Exactly. And like the exchange of ideas would be great, but they're
Think the guy on the left is Jewish?
literally chanting
I
your
think the
discourse.
guy on the left is fucking Egon.
He really looks like, you're right.
Looks like
Harold
Harold
Ramis.
Ramis.
Yes, he does.
You know.
Right. So it's not right.
He had similar experience to me. I asked a couple of questions, and then people start yelling "Nazi scum" off our streets.
Nazi scum off our streets! Nazi scum off our streets!
Remember when college kids used to go out try to get laid?
Yeah. Maybe play some ultimate frisbee, you know? In the quad. Hey, man, let's play some beer pong.
Ben Shapiro's very Jewish. So.
Yeah, I know. I think that's hilarious. What's going on?
Hey, can I get in on this?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, but they won't talk to me because they don't. You know.
What were you saying?
So my dad's actually an immigrant from the Soviet Union, and I have grown up with this idea that seeing this socialist movement here has had my dad look back, and he saw what happened, and he said he sees the exact same thing that's going on in this country with people like this. My dad came up with the idea, I survived the USSR, and I'm going to survive the USSA. Because in this country where you see all these people that are out here.
Yeah, and by the way, the posters say, I'm glad Reagan's dead. That's what that poster is. A picture of Ronald Reagan, like moving Reagan.
I get it, but, Reagan died comfortably of old age.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
He didn't die young.
He wasn't murdered in his 40s. So
no matter how much Jodie Foster wanted it.
I'm glad time as a concept continues. Huh?
Protesting for this communist idea again. It scares the crap out of my dad because my dad left that. And he came to this country because he stood for liberty and he stood for freedom and he came here for a new start. And now we have people like this that are coming here and trying to.
His dad is Carl Drago. Not many people know. That's actually.
Okay.
This is from Creed 2.
Oh, this is a terrible trailer.
It's not great.
Yeah, how much money did they have to make this?
Well, to be fair, it was only $1 million budget.
They had to give it all to Dolph Lundgren, all the money.
All of it? Yeah.
My dad escaped. And now it's like, we're going through a new fight.
Sí, se puede. Sí, se puede.
Can I be on your talk show? Yeah. What's yelling "Sí se puede"? What are you referring to?
Yes, you can, is what they're saying in Spanish.
¿Sí se puede? I don't know. I'm a Mexican, and they're yelling Spanish shit. I don't even know why.
All right, I love this guy.
By the way,
I like him.
He's also stoned as fuck, too. You can tell.
He's high as
He's
shit.
like.
He's probably another one that went to go get food.
Exactly, because they're right in the middle where the
high.
food is.
He's like, sí, se puede. I don't know, this is fun.
It's great. Can I go eat?
I don't know, they're yelling shit in Spanish. We're just gonna join in.
I'm a Mexican, and they're yelling Spanish shit. I don't even know why.
They were chanting about "Sí se puede," which means yes we can in Spanish, and it was Cesar Chavez's chant.
Oh, good.
It was, yeah.
Good. Yeah,
For
'cause
his
Venezuela
United
is amazing.
Workers Party.
The jewel of South America.
The jewel.
No, it was. Once.
What else did
They
you
eat garbage now.
Like, legit, Venezuela was one of the places you go, ooh, Venezuela. Like, that was a place worth visiting once. Caracas. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't recommend you go there now.
Cesar Chavez do?
Cesar Chavez wanted to restrict the pool of labor so workers got paid more, which is a good thing if you're a socialist. So he went to the border with vans. He took all his farm workers and put them in vans, got them in tents, camped them out on the border, and these guys were Mexican. They were legal, and they beat the illegal immigrants coming across the border with chains and bats and spikes and clubs and whatever they had to keep them from coming.
All right, so all his ideas weren't that bad.
So they could get paid more.
Do you think they know that?
I don't think they care.
Obviously, they don't know, nor do they care.
I moved it.
They're chanting Reagan's dead?
You know that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, so's JFK. I mean, what is... Newsflash, guy dies of old age.
They're getting even more low IQ, right?
Yeah, no, they're getting dumber and dumber. Because at this point, it's not millennials. This is Z. This is Generation Z right here.
I moved it. Reagan's dead? Reagan's dead. What does it mean?
Reagan's dead.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty straightforward message you got there.
So, all right, we got it.
I mean, most of us know.
Yeah, well, I think we're very famously dead, as a matter of fact. When a president dies, it's a big deal.
We landed on the moon! Yeah, I know.
I just thought you were a raving alcoholic.
Why are you, we have the X on the eyes. What's the sign all about? Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a very embarrassing thing to be holding on camera.
Doesn't Reagan's Dead sound like a fucking punk band from the 90s?
Right.
They,
You know
they're
who
not
else is dead? Hugo Chavez.
for sort of
Ew, look at those feet. Ew.
free dialogue. If I have a point, I can come with you with my point, and then you can come with your point, and we can
Fucking, he looks like Max Headroom and Lionel Richie had a baby.
disagree. We
It
can
looks
agree
like
to
if
disagree.
Jacob Wall was fucking Dinesh D'Souza's son.
It looks like if Charlie Kirk and Candace Owen had a baby.
Hey, fucking.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, just keep waiting. I'm sure it'll happen.
Hold on, the guy that left is going to talk about spores.
I want to see how pro-life they are when he accidentally knocks up Candace Owens.
Basically, and I think that is sort of the proper way to do things if we're actually going to come to any sort of agreement, at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, they actually left these posters lying around campus where if you read them, you can kind of tell they've never even seen him speak.
And they were crossing the streams earlier when I explicitly told them not to.
I mean, I understand Gozer's a problem, but we can't just go fucking all willy-nilly.
As a matter of fact, at one point, me and my buddy Bill decided to pretend that to go into the army. It was pretty funny the second half, but the first half of the movie wasn't great.
Really long.
So you can kind of tell they don't even know what he's talking about, really.
Yeah, I saw one poster said that Ben Shapiro is happy and is joyful every time a school in Gaza is struck by missiles.
Well, to be fair, we don't know if he is or isn't.
I'm sure he does cheer like fucking me every time the Jets get a touchdown. Oh, sorry.
What?
This is the Ben Shapiro signs that were hanging around campus. Read me some highlights.
Right. So he earns his living making disparaging comments about people of color and members of the LGBT community.
Libtard owned.
I listen to his podcast every day. I've never heard any of this kind of stuff. Have you? Do you know what they're talking about?
Not once.
Because it's all about free speech and establishing a dialogue. I think most people would agree this might go too far. I'm not sure how much these protesters expect to get done with this. But part of our goal in bringing Ben Shapiro here is to expose people to different viewpoints that they haven't seen before.
I don't think this represents all of liberals, but it's definitely not a good look, that's for sure.
No, but here's the thing, though. It does represent all of liberals, because just because these people are marching out there, you never see any of these fucking liberals speak out against them. Look, say what you want about us, but
Some of them do. Some of them do.
Who?
Like, I'm just talking about, individuals that I know.
Yeah, I
that are
guess we're right.
progressive that are complete nuts.
I
mean, I'm not going to blame people like Dave Goss for people like Matt Heimbach either.
I
You know
am.
what
I already
So-
have. You should go to my website. Goss is responsible for Heimbach.
Yeah, it's actually true. For those of you that are just wondering, this is just breaking news. Dave Goss has joined the National Socialist Movement. Wait, I'm sorry. No, that's incorrect. It's incorrect information.
Imagine if you put all the time making his website. We could sell some T-shirts.
sure. Yeah, I totally agree. I think most rational liberals will look at this and not want to be a part of it. They'll agree that this group does not represent them. And to be honest, even if you're a liberal, a classical liberal, a centrist, slightly to the right, I think groups like this will push you further and further to the right. So I think our base is kind of growing the more we see things like this happen.
Is it? Is that because that's not what happened? That's not what I saw during the midterms.
No.
So what are you talking about? Flex. Well, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out in your next Man on the Street video. Looking forward to it. A lot of fun. Come back out, be yelling on the libtards.
We need to go to break, Mike. But before we go to break, we should protect ourselves with a VPN. That's why...
Is that like some kind of fancy condom?
No, it's not well, it is. Think of it as a condom for the internet. Okay? Go to tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. That'll take you to ProXPN, and we get the credit for it. You sign up for that. You'll be protected from all sorts of nefarious activity on the internet. And it's also really good for ship posting. So do that. If you want to help us directly, it's patreon.com/we're-not-sorry and revengeofthesys.com/donate.
Yeah, remember, if Facebook locks you out, Twitter locks you out, they only think they locked you out.
They didn't lock you out. tinyurl.com/ROTCXPN. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kenny Powers' Extra Innings After School Baseball Class. And now, here is Kenny Powers. Whoa. Woo.
Word.
Fresh.
Dope.
Paper.
Jams.
Badonkadonks.
Straight talk. That's what we're here for today, you guys. I know what you guys are thinking. Who the hell this cracker think he is? Walking up in here, this honky motherfucker. Well, don't be thinking that kind of stuff, guys.
Don't be racist.
Because this cracker ass, honky motherfucker, from this day forward, is now the face of you guys. I've chosen to battle on your behalf in the celebrity charity dragon boat race. There's going to be other causes that, frankly, are way more interesting than you guys. Things like Lyme's disease and cleft palates in war-torn countries and rainforests.
Breast cancer for teens.
But don't let that scare you. Because I'm going to make a promise to each and every one of you that when I go out there, I will win.
Believe that.
Steven, I got this, okay? I'm here to amend for the atrocities of my ancestors. You think I'm proud to come from a fucking powdered wig, wooden teeth motherfucker?
But George Washington didn't do shit. He can suck my fucking dick. I fucking hate that faggot.
That's street talk, y'all. Hope y'all can get where we're coming from.
We're keeping this real.
So look, I'm looking around this fucking baseball park and it sucks. I get it, man. There's a goddamn swamp in the outfield. There's a used tampon stuck to second base. But now that I'm your leader, all that shit's about to change. I'll crush those other charities in the Dragon Boat race, and when I do, I will bring back that Skrilla, that cash money, and I'll spend it here. We'll get a goddamn brand new couch. We're gonna change your lives. And I have a feeling that right now, the change has begun.
Hallelujah.
Get ready for victory. You're with the champion now.
Second hour of Revenge of the Sis on a Wednesday, but pretty much a Friday show because we're taking a little Thanksgiving break, as many of you are, to argue. And, like, you know, a lot of people tell you not to talk about politics at the Thanksgiving table. I
say it's a good idea.
I say do it. And not only do I say do it and make sure you're not PC at all. If you're
just pure JQ stuff,
right? Exactly. Immediately, the first thing you say, like, be like, "Hey, you know, how you been? I haven't seen you in a year."
Do
How's
the bakery
everything?"
analogy.
Yeah.
Do the math analogy with the bakery. Look,
Right.
if you had to make this many loaves of bread, let's say you wanted to make 6 million loaves of bread.
Yeah, your mom takes out cornbread, and then you go, you know, speaking of bread.
I mean, I always try to stick with, avoid politics if you can. Unless some families can handle it. Like, my family can handle it. We're all like, a lot of people in my family, I'm actually sort of a tame version of the rest of my family. But we all have the same kind of personality. So it's an endless cycle of ball breaking. But there's not going to be, like, any fist fights. There's nobody going outside to fucking...
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? So, like, we can talk politics because it's just like, you're a fucking retard. How you going to vote for... You know what I mean? Like, and there's no nuts in my family. It's ball breaking.
And another thing.
I'd probably be the craziest person in my family as far as politics.
Nobody at the Thanksgiving table gives a shit about your preferred pronoun or your new gay boyfriend. Okay, nobody cares.
But like, I'm the one that when I do show up to family events, like, everybody else is always like, "Yeah, Trump's the greatest, low taxes," and then everybody else is like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. He's a racist. You grab him by the pussy." And then I'm the one that's like, Franco did a lot of great things for Spain, and if you look back, Mussolini gets kind of a bad rap, and everybody's like, "What are you talking about?" but try to avoid the Hitler stuff. You got to ease them in. You want to get up to the Hitler stuff, by next Thanksgiving.
Speaking of ovens.
Stick with Franco. Stick with Pinochet. Stick with Mussolini if you have to go Mussolini. Mussolini is because he fucked up quite a few things. But the other stuff, play some fucking nice fashy marching songs.
Walk into Hell's March.
Remind your family that if it weren't for imperialism and colonialism, they wouldn't be eating that fucking turkey. And to maybe enjoy themselves a little something. Enjoy the fruits of their imperialist capitalist life.
I mentioned the Jewish-controlled media last Thanksgiving.
I've also now become the uncle that sneaks off with the younger people and smokes weed with them. That's a weird dynamic shift. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you red pill them?
Oh yeah. No, you actually, it's funny. If you last Christmas when I went up there, I was staying at my sister's and I hung out with my nephew a lot. Me and my nephew kept going downstairs and we'd smoke a little bit, and like his friends were over and we're all talking guys that are like 21, 22. And I was going hard with the JQ stuff. Like, not Cantwell hard,
right,
but hard for me. And I'm just saying, like, fucking there's info out there. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that, there's the victor gets to tell the story in any way they like. They get to write the history books because they won.
All right, so that's good. So you're going to get kids kicked out of school up there. It's going to be great.
No, because I actually did give them an entire dissertation on how if they do find themselves getting woke on stuff, to hide their power levels. You should always advise people to hide their power levels. Not everybody can be a lunatic like me.
Blues Doll made a new video. It's 25 minutes long.
Is this on your channel?
No, it's not on my channel.
Oh, they use the logos and stuff.
Yes. So what she did was she took...
I love Bluesy.
She took me going after Monsters in the morning, took you on Nightwave going after Meglos, and then the last part is both of us together combining our forces and going after
Oh,
them.
no.
So let's go.
What happened?
If you guys are wondering what the whole fucking... anyway, like I said, monster hunting. For the new people coming in, this is Monsters in the Morning. It's been on 20 years here in Orlando, Florida, and they're trying a little YouTube concept for the... I love my Rockstar shirt, and I love your Monster shirt.
I know.
Rockstar Royce, and yours is M. Mersh is great.
I'd asked Mitch to try to make a legally distinguishable version of the Monster
you could sell
shirt.
it? Yeah.
So I could sell it, and he said he would, but he doesn't like me, so he just
He doesn't
kinda,
like anybody.
I know, but he likes you. Like, if you're like, hey, he'll be like, oh, cool. But I asked, and he was like, yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do. And then he's fucking gonna make beer and be with my child. I don't like this person. And that's like, he's one of the rare people, like, I'll get really butthurt if people don't like me. Mitch is one of the few people on the planet I'm not even offended. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I think he likes you.
I think the people that don't like me, that are shitty people, I generally go, well, fuck you. What are you judging me for? You're a sack of shit, too. But Mitch is one of those guys who's a stand-up dude, so I'm like, dang, you're allowed to not like me. The guy was in the army. He's a good dad. He just makes his own beer. What do I do? Tell him to go fuck himself?
And because of our wonderful listeners, we've gone in there and we've ruined their day. Now remember, yeah. So what happened was when they first started doing this, they had no mods. By day 3, it was like a bunch of mods. Make sure you have your backup names. Start off being normal.
What is pixelated?
They call them. She left a censored thing there, but it's there through the whole video. I think it was just a mistake. Sells Orlando's best comedy talk show. Look, he's wearing an Aladdin shirt.
Russ is that okay? That is fucking. The Carlos is funny.
Yeah,
but the Russ face is the. Well, I don't know why I'm loving that way. And the. All right, here's my thing. All right, the Carlos thing, the Aladdin shirt's funny, but Russ face with the dumb glasses and that stupid poster behind them is what's fucking killing me.
So good.
Oh God, there's always so many things to love in these videos.
Oh boy, and the poster plays a vital role in this video. You'll see.
Oh no, is he gonna?
Yes, it is. Hey, you wanted the best. You got the best. The hottest talk show in the morning anywhere in the country. It's the Monsters in the Morning.
And they are always on their phone. Always on their phone.
That's a very nice touch. That's a very
on Real
nice
Radio.
touch.
But this is why it's so good. They're never going to be able to get new listeners because every time new listeners show up, they immediately panic. Anyone else? They were panicking and just blocking anyone that was new.
No, that's the whole fun point of trolling is getting them to hang up on callers, getting people to get kicked out of chats, and they're like, I've been listening to you for 20 years. I don't know, man. There's so much going on.
Just to see which show is sending the trolls. Yes, David. No, David, have you? I found some stuff. Uh-oh. Now you have them searching YouTube. I have a proclamation. King of Denmark. All these gentlemen are faggots. I proclaim that you guys are all faggots. Come and raid me. I fucking dare you, because my chat room's not going to block you. We're just viciously going to mock you until you leave. It's true.
Kind of what
a
happens.
Small thing. Seems to think they're big as far as I can tell. Oh, no, my friend. I'm not claiming to be big at all. I'm pointing out that out of the 27 people in my... This is the episode where he was actually founded and he was talking shit. Going, we're doing innovative radio, Carlos was. And this when my obsession started. Yeah. My room.
Well, it's funny, too, because Royce and I... We never got together and planned, like, let's go out to the Monsters.
No!
It happened organically because Royce kind of got fixated on because it's daytime. They crossed swords because it was daytime.
Right.
And Royce was like, oh, this guy bugs me. And they fucked with him, which is what I do at night. I'll fuck with somebody, but then they'll do an extra thing that bugs you more. And now you're like, well, now I'm just going to torture you. I'm like Bane. I have to actually make you watch your city burn, then I'll kill you. Like, so Royce was like... really on Carlos and the Monsters, and I was like, all right, whatever. And I was like, just for shits and giggles, let's go fuck with these guys. And I was after Royce, but when I watched how seriously he took himself, I was like, oh, you little fuck, how you want to do this? Come on, take yourself seriously, guy.
Oh, don't worry. Your whole thing with that is also covered in this video. This whole video is amazing.
Great.
Your shitty morning show day. Monsters in the morning. Pew, pew. Shit, put air horns in. Did you find who's sending you guys? Did you find out who it was? Oh, fuck. This is fun. This is a fun time. Now this guy's looking on his phone to see who it is. He's probably in that room. The producer's probably in that Facebook group going, who is it, guys? Because you know they have a Facebook group.
Of course.
Dude, these guys they're still at break. We'll check back once they're back. Wow, long-ass breaks. These guys are fucking hacks. Still at break, guys. Still crushing it at break here. Girls. Oh, they're back. Here we go. Let's see what they're up to. That's them.
Yeah.
They're right.
I'm more excited. Oh, Jesus, Vince.
Wow. What, the mouth. Dude, Russ's mouth.
But it's also because you can hear Russ isn't even paying attention or talking in the bit.
Not.
They're all like, yelling around there. And he's like,
checking his E-Trade.
Energetic all day, and now you're going to be moved. It's throwing me off.
Who the funny radio boys? This is what people listen to in the morning. He's gonna sing a song, guys.
This is the Monsters Morning Show lump in my head.
No, oh no!
Wake up. It's time to go, and is he killing me?
I love the time lapses. Oh my god, they listen to this.
Here's my ass.
Start, do it.
Sort of a monster. There's a bird. There's an imaginary.
Oh my! So this is when everybody started just going in on them hard. My God, they're still doing this voice. What is this? By the way, this is innovative radio. This is what everyone's tuning in for, and I'm jealous of.
This is it.
Yeah, he's really punching down.
Kids don't fight. Like, who is the third place winner?
It just popped you slippery slope. God damn it. Slippery Slope is, of course, Frozen Nation.
And also, we'll do a little.
Yes, that's right.
There's Frozen Nation with the shout out.
They just came back from a break and they're going to another break? How the fuck?
Their entire chat room is moderators now because you guys our listeners are evil.
If we were to stop,
they are terrible
now,
people, and they're not only are our listeners terrible people, but they're effective. Like, you know what I mean? There are plenty of people on the internet that are just shitty, but they're not good at it. Like, our guys are just relentless and really clever, and it's like they adapt. You know what it is, too? This is the fault of social media. This is the fault of Twitter. It's the fault of YouTube. It's the fault of Facebook. You kept just oppressing us so much, legitimately, that we've had to come up with so many new tactics and things and backup accounts and VPNs. Like, people, we wouldn't be this good at shit posting, but you guys keep playing whack-a-mole with accounts. So we have to keep changing tactics.
Yep.
So now we have this group of people whose swords are so sharpened that they just cut through entire people with armor on, and you're like,
crazy.
"What's happening?" That you've pushed them to the limit.
I'm curious to see some of the comments. Our listeners are the best callers and the worst people. Ron Bennington. Let's see. Top fan, Sam. Okay, Sam is. So then I found one of the moderators in the chat. This is her. This is the one. This is Tanya. This is the one who's banning everybody. So let's see the girl who's banning everybody. This is the woman. Oh my God!
Royce is going after civilians, dog. He was being ruthless.
I was not happy.
Fucking Agent Orange.
I was so crazy. Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh, gold mine! All right. So this is one of the moderators in the Monsters in the Morning chat. By the way, not doxing her. It's just a public comment that she had on a public page. So just want to point that out here. Public comment. She commented on the Monsters in the Morning post. A public page. This is her, folks. This is the one who's fucking owning you fucking noobs, all right? She's fucking killing it. And then
Oh, nice.
And then he animated. So Monsters in the Morning have a wine commercial, right? For winedelivery.com that they play. She animated it.
Wine
delivery.
Would it? Hey, Karen, what sort of piece of shit are you that you can't get it together long enough? Put your fucking hair up in a scrunchie, put on your best pair of Pink by Victoria's Secret's sweatpants, and go get your wine.
It's not difficult.
You need your wine brought to you.
Here it is. An ad, guys, look. This was
can be tough. Choices.
That's Russ. In the real ad, Russ is wearing a wig, and they're doing this fake wine commercial for winedelivery.com.
With a kabillion of them.
We can all agree, too, that Blues Dolls videos don't look any better or worse than Fallout 76.
No, probably
They're about
better.
the same quality,
Yeah, you're right.
So
Yep.
good work. I mean, for a AAA game, not great, but that's amazing for you.
And there's NPCs in it, which is awesome.
You should be selling this for $60 a copy. I'm sorry, wait, $40 a copy.
40.
Sorry, 25. Just take
12?
10.
Oh no! Look at this bit. Look at this
I
bit.
make can vary from Kiss to Batman.
He had a pipe in his mouth.
Oh
in the commercial.
Menage a trois. Only wine I drink.
Can you believe what we just saw, folks?
Look at Russ.
This is what you have to do.
Russ's
when
mouth.
You owe your wife $5,000 a month.
That's
Dude,
why.
What the fuck is this shit? Do a welfare check of the monsters. Look at the fucking trash whore. They animated the trash.
Actually, can I criticize Blues Doll a little bit? You made Trash Whore too pretty.
Yeah. Savannah. Her name's Savannah.
King of Denmark. This is my boy.
How the fuck do these people... Did you see that? That was a bit...
Anyways, guys, I'm doing my monster voice, huh? Listen to my local humor.
Fucking local humor's the worst humor, by the way, huh?
Hey, it's like going down to Tommy's down there on 57th.
Fucking Monsters in the Radio. Now, this is when the banner... This guy, the turnover on his show, this guy has worse fucking turnover than a fucking strip club, all right? Yeah, all these fucking chicks that you're modding up in there because you want to bang later when you go to Twin Peaks. It must be troll patrol time, they're saying.
I like the way you take a shot for making local reference and then follow it up immediately with a local.
Bam! Twin Peaks! Because they were doing live reach for Twin Peaks. Good job, guys. So far, ruining their day. Wonderful. Popping people. Let them pop them left and right. Let them. Let them pop people left. They're popping people like fucking Russ popped his wife. From what I've heard.
From whatever.
Fucking terrible. Look at that. Look at that bitch who got those tattoos when she was skinny and pretty. And she never kept it up. So get to the gym. Royce, he's doing his radio voice.
Yes, a king of Denmark. This is my boy.
They are funny. To be fair, they're really funny.
No, don't even play because there's another show that comes. Okay, here it is. Take the banner down because there's another show that comes on afterwards, and they can't have the monster banner up. Oh no, that's so embarrassing. And the show is Jim Phillips. And he's doing it now so he could leave.
Other show.
Oh no, Russ. Oh no, Russ.
Hey, at least Carlos finally has something to add to his acting credits.
I said that this morning. I go, add that to your IMDb, bro. So now,
JK, they keep popping people. Reddy's still in there though. Reddy's still holding strong.
Reddy's good at this, by the way. Cool Scott.
Cool
Yeah.
Scott's
Show
a
over.
fucking sociopath. He's amazing.
And then we move over to Nightwave.
Welcome, Nightwave Live. Let's go live right now to the Meglos show.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes, sir! Yes!
Oh, poor Megan. No, but that's the terrible song.
I know.
I don't even know what song that is, but it makes me want. It's the theme song for two box wine drunks who live near the Castleberry Airport. I'm not kidding you. It is. I know. Like there are things I love Florida, I really do. Royce loves Florida.
I love it too. Yeah.
But there's so many things you hate about
Oh,
it.
of
It's
course,
like a
yeah.
family member. Yeah. That song encapsulates the hateable thing about Florida.
Yep.
You're like, stop it. We jumped in on these guys a little bit early. They're being fake, like laid back now. We're just gonna fake dance party, act like we're having fun, even though we're not. Odd situation's pretty light. Now the thing is, I have a lot of you guys are fake being nice to these idiots. I see a lot of our folks in the chat room competing to try to trick them into giving them a wrench. God bless you. As soon as one of you guys becomes a mod, we need somebody to get wrenches. So whoever gets wrenches can then go back and unlock everybody who got blocked, and let us out, free us like that fucking Blackgate prison in the third Batman movie. You know, bunch of inmates with assault rifles. Look at this.
And for
This
some
guy's
reason,
got
fist fight the
asshole eyes
cops.
like Pete Davidson.
We drinking.
Look at his
and
eyes.
it's the
Look at
same
Carlos's
drink pretty much
face.
Every night, either champagne or lemonade.
And look at all the pictures.
Every night.
No, you don't get drunk.
Look at all the shitty pictures
this-
behind them. And the plastic wine glass, by the way, makes an appearance.
I have a glass. Some nights it's like just one
cocktail,
one
sure.
little glass.
I get it.
Don't judge me.
Yeah, I'm flying out to LA.
Yes.
And I've never actually flown first class, but I'm flying out to have a part in this really big video game, and they're flying me out first class. I
sit still.
That was really good.
I love Blues Doll. The edits are amazing.
They're great.
And they sent me over the email, and they were like, "Hey, Carlos,
And it's
what?"
gonna be like good because it's like you don't have any layovers, right?
No,
it's
no,
like straight
no.
through, and it's
Yeah.
all the way to LA, so it's a longer flight. So it's gonna be a good. Like if you're in a pod, I will
I know.
be so
I'm excited. Yeah,
jealous.
It was very nice of them. I was
I know,
kidding
but I
around.
have, like this little fuzz right here.
I was kidding around with my agent because they were like,
Look at Meg. Look how fucked up she is, bro.
"Hey, what do you want to fly?" How many games have I worked on? I don't know, a lot of video games. I've been lucky to been a part of a lot of video games, and this next one that's coming up is really cool because I'm actually two different characters. I was just on Red Dead Redemption 2. I was just on
I've
Madden.
looked a lot of video games.
I've been in the MMA game. I've been in. Yeah, so I've been doing that, and I'm flying out this.
The chain is great
Sunday,
too.
The chain is perfect.
The chain
And
is
I'm
actually
excited.
too big.
You're right.
His
It should be a little
His
thinner.
is even
Yeah.
creepier small. It's like it's like a Ross chain.
Carlos looks like a Powerpuff Girl.
The eyes really are well
Yeah.
done. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, my voice isn't Red Dead. I gotta. I found they put my wrong name. They put another Carlos Navarro to the Red Dead, and I don't even know if you can find the character, to be honest. So I've been hosting the show, the radio show, the Monsters in the Morning, which you can hear on Real Radio 104.1. And the iHeartRadio app.
Can
all
you
across the
pause?
world.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
But, you know,
No, I am.
I know
Angel.
people who have gotten even bit parts. Not even in like a Rockstar game, but I know people that have gotten bit voice acting parts unpaid in direct release little PC shit games on Steam. They will know exactly where to find them in the game, and they will tell you, like, oh, if you get that, you got to go. It's a side quest, but if you go into the Lost Cave,
You're
the
right.
Eastern thing, the third guard on the left, that's me. And it might even, you just walk up and it's like, nice day out. It's the only dialogue in the game. You're still going to know and tell everyone. Sorry, it just bugs me.
No, it's
no, I haven't.
He's getting mad. He's still defending the fact that he claims he was in Red Dead Redemption, and I keep calling out the fact that he was not.
They like I said on IMDb they attached a different Carlos Navarro to it. So it did, but they attached it to another Carlos Navarro. Carlos Navarro, who's another Carlos Navarro. Like,
oh, I'm totally not getting to you.
Here's one thing I am
holding his laptop up to the screen like Mike Cernovich.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I gotta message them, say, hey, this is me, and they attach it to me. It's happened before with other things. You know what? When I was they don't give you specifics. I was like a Southern criminal, something like that, and I only found out because I thought
He was frightened inmate number 3 right behind Tobias Fuke.
That's hilarious.
I heard my voice in it. Yeah, I use my cowboy.
Okay, that's really funny.
The cowboy hat?
This is so childish.
And it's Carl's hat. It looks like Carl's hat from The Walking Dead. It's so fucking weird.
This is just...
Is that what it's like, Carlos?
This is what I use. I'll kill you, you motherfucker.
That's really good voice.
You that hurt. Ew. Oh, that hurt. And they do different levels, right? So you'd be like, ow.
Ew.
And then you'd be like, and then the producer would be like, yeah, you just pump it up a little bit. Ow. And then you'd be like,
oh.
All right, now he hits you a little bit harder. Ow.
Oh.
Is that what it's like? Okay, now he's really hit you. Oh. Now he's like knocked you out. Oh!
Is this what it's like? Tiara? You guys are fucking with him.
The character I'm doing, I like to know what's going on. I like to.
So anyway, I start fucking with him hard.
I could never.
Like literally that for 3.5 hours straight of yelling and doing that. It really wasn't that
Mine
much fun.
sound the same.
Yes, he's holding a Ruger, by the way. Someone asked what gun he's holding.
And I love... By the way, I love that she didn't even edit the sound or anything. The way she just tramples over him like a drunken elephant. Everything he does, and it's like, meh, meh, like she's harmonizing with him. It's like, what are you doing?
And
Stop.
And the other part is the crickets.
Every time.
Sometimes they do tell you what games. The game I'm working on now, I know exactly the character I'm doing. I know exactly the things I'm doing. Rockstar was just a little bit more secretive. They called it Dark Futures, and then I didn't even know it was Red Dead that I was reading for. I went out to Atlanta to do it, and
he didn't know it was Red Dead he was reading for. He didn't know.
It's genuinely the nature of the business. I ask a lot of questions. I'm an actor. I'm a voice actor.
You're not an actor. Shut up. Yo, faggot. That's not what a non-disclosure agreement is. A non-disclosure agreement doesn't cover if you go, hey, I was in Red Dead Redemption 2. And you go, no, you weren't, you liar. Oh, I can't get into it. There's non-disclosure agreements.
Give me a thing. What do you want me to read? Okay. Okay. Money, check, thank you. Bye. That's how it goes.
You already violated your so-called... Do you understand, Carlos, that if I'm sitting in a fucking bar having a beer and you walk in and goes, guys, I'm in the new Red Dead Redemption game. And I go, really? I don't know if I believe you. When did you go work for Red Dead Redemption and what character do you play? Oh, I can't get into that non-disclosures and what have you. You're a fucking shifty Central Florida scummy liar.
You do, and he told me that he stabbed somebody to death. The guy seems like a legit nice person, and he's gonna call a show tomorrow at 8:00 and kind of tell his story and the fact that he went to prison and he did his time and that. That you can kind of come out of it and still succeed.
So a lie?
Everyone point out the fact that he's not a murderer, that they found this guy on Prep Burger. Say Prep Burger. Say they found this murderer on Prep Burger. Thank you, Cool Scott.
Every morning radio show uses Prep. Everyone.
Prep Burger, I know there's a few people that don't know what it is. It's a service that basically every major, like iHeart and all them, they already pay like a bunch of money to every year. So every local guy has a login for it. And it's just that this is why radio sounds the same everywhere you go, because they literally hire people that have already produced entire bits, and you just pay for them and you just air them, and people go, "Oh my god, you guys are so funny."
Like all those parody songs you usually hear in the morning, those were from Prep Burger. Everybody heard. There wasn't a local person doing it. You know, that was put out there by Prep Burger and a one dude in a studio thing with Foley stuff.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad. Yeah, what are you doing? You're fucking subverting cultures and nations around the world. They were kicked out of 109 countries, Carlos.
So I think it'll be
Jesus. Okay, come on. Why was that left in, Blues Doll?
an interesting word.
Jennifer Lopez goes, hand me a wrench.
Oh, good.
You
good,
got
good.
one, Jennifer.
You just you got a wrench, and you got a wrench.
Anyone else want a wrench? I'll give you a wrench.
She is a delicious.
She's got one eye shut.
She's
You notice
a
that? I mean, the
fucking mess.
the
Yeah.
face is like, but I'm just noticing now that one eye is just.
Oh fuck!
This is amazing.
Delicious cook.
Tiara says that gold chain is bringing me back. He embraces this gold chain. Oh my god! When you
Hey,
wore it to the radio
by the way,
station the other day.
Hey, look. You see what
What?
this is? This is IMDb. Okay.
Oh my God.
Type in Carlos Navarro. You see where it
Oh,
says
thank you,
Red Dead
Lexi.
Redemption?
Yeah, my accounts are all blocked too. Hang on. Okay, hang on, kids. Hang on. Because Daddy made an account a long time ago. Wow, I didn't think this account was still active. Here's my comment. I'm going to write this because I'm only going to get one shot before they zap me. I'm writing, we would love to hire you for a project we're working on, Carlos. We love your stuff. Just kidding. You failed one market radio hack. And
Oh my god.
click. Joey Gibson, you're still in. Ghost House. You're still in. T.S. Moose is still in. Executi is still in.
Well, I just have to say that.
Red Pilled Libertarian, Legal Latino Heat, you guys are still in the game. Count Cucula, I'm seeing Count Cucula. Anon, Thirth to second Anon. Someone says that Megan looks like she has HPV. Cool Scott, wow, cool story. Discount Chelsea Handler.
Discount Chelsea Handler.
I've met some of these people in real life, and then you know when you
so
meet them,
mean.
you're like, okay, I can kind of understand.
Legal Latino Heat, Bernie Gillum to
Yeah, you
2020.
confirmed it with me.
Jews and blacks unite. Frozen Asian. Cannot believe they banned this account, but cannot realize that Chilled Ching Chong is the same person. I forgot about that. Was the because you said Slippery Slope, and I'm like, no, but Frozen Asian has an even funnier one, and I couldn't remember it. It's Chilled Ching Chong. That's amazing. Yeah, they're not bright people.
Barry Miller, now they're making up voice credits for him. Someone goes, he replaced David Hayter as Snake for Metal Gear. Yeah, he voiced the Sega thing in Sonic the Hedgehog. And now the culmination,
Crossover.
Mike. The culmination. Hey, I want to give you an on-air personal thank you last night for going after the Meglos show.
And I honestly, we weren't even trying. We didn't have all our soldiers in there. That was just a split second. Like, I was up here doing prep, and I'm like, I guess these guys are on. And I mean, it only took a few. The first comment was, wow, I can't even put into words how remarkably ordinary and boring you people are. It was like, you are so absolutely ordinary that it actually... And then
yes,
the second follow-up comment, which was a very simple classic, Jews did 9/11,
Yes.
and that just spiraled the whole thing out of control.
Of course.
By the way, one market radio hacks always act like this.
Frozen Asia says, you guys made them make mods.
Or throwing wrenches around yesterday.
This guy on the left is Carlos Navarro. There's a show in if you have ever lived in Florida. There's a show that's been 20 years around here. It's 26 Monsters in the years. Morning. And Monsters in the Morning, we were having some fun with them in the morning. And going after them and whatever. And then I was going to leave him alone. As you know, I'm sure you raid people and you leave them alone on Nightwave. Like, oh, that was fun. Next one.
Yeah, just harp on it.
But then during the break, he decided to go, it's just when you're doing innovative radio and, you're really changing things up. Like, people come out here. It doesn't make sense. Like, what does he think this is? Like Howard Stern in the 90s? It's like, you're just jealous. I'm like, okay, cool. So then him and his wife, by the way, his wife, 27,000 YouTube subscribers because she's a chick, and she goes around a Dollar Tree. Oh, here we go.
Guys, by the way, I hate this Florida bitch. I hate her. This woman is everything I hate about a woman.
I host all next week.
Hey, there is something about her. If she was at a bar in a slutty Halloween costume, drooling on my neck, I would go, get the fuck off of me. There is something about you that is intangible, but it's so Floridian in nature. I can't put my finger
Floridian
on it.
in
If you
nature.
touch me again, I'm going to vomit. Oh, can we even talk about the fact that he lied about his voiceover career, his Red Dead Redemption?
You know what? This is about. This picture, I think, sums up the exact moment.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you
That
what
and that's him looking. He's looking at the phone.
do this. I did
Uh-oh.
this. Okay.
Something's going on in the chat room.
This guy's a fucking liar. He would have a script saved if he worked for Rockstar.
Yep.
Anybody who worked for them would go, oh my God, this is so cool. I was like, these people fight for credits. Okay, this guy would know what character he voiced. He would know what his dialogue was. And at the very least, this guy would know who was cutting him his fucking check for his voice acting. Ew, no, because you probably wouldn't have gotten your check from Rockstar either, you bad liar. Rockstar doesn't cut checks for voice.
Like, what is wrong with people? I don't.
Everything about these people is Target and Florida, right? That's a Target wine cup. I hate these people.
You know what?
This is a lot of fun.
Can I point out how funny this looks?
This is really bizarre.
It's so meta.
This is
it's
Inception.
So, and you're actually wearing a hat today, and I'm not today.
This is a little bizarre. It's like we planned for this.
It's so weird.
I hate you.
You guys, like, obviously, you guys are the same way. The majority of you, like, who?
Right here, she's getting angry. That
so
resting
mad.
bitch face is not fucking good.
Goes on and says things like mean out of nowhere that you have nothing to do with. Like, I don't get those people. I don't get the people.
They were vaguely talking about, I'm sure you saw, a big audition that he has tomorrow or today.
It's like a southern voice, and I did it under a different, name.
And I would probably sound like this.
I know.
I'm still so embarrassed.
I probably sound like this.
Something like,
you might do one like this.
I love the banjo music.
Yes. But you'd also do one like this.
Right.
Hi, this is my speaking voice.
and then you could add some whack-a-moles there at the end.
We're wildest ride in the wilderness.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
What? Did you send those in?
Commence the jiggling. Somebody poison the watering hole. This fucking hack.
Oh my god.
The banjo music was amazing.
Oh no! What did Merch do?
What did you do?
Keep talking.
Why?
We need to make some administrators, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You talk and let me go add a rent.
Yeah, why don't you go do that? And she left for fucking 30 minutes, dude. And she couldn't add repo wrenches.
Funny.
10 minutes walking away, couldn't figure it out.
More mad.
Even angrier. This when he walks into the camera. I love this.
This whole thing falls apart. It's really
Write
wild.
anything, including.
Heard this, right?
Tell me the. No, I know
I
this.
heard this.
Tell me the.
I heard his talking to that he had.
Watch
This
this.
fucking hack.
Here's the deal. When you write anything.
This fucking hack.
Title, you're gonna get people in there. It's no big deal.
Here it is.
Here's the thing. Hey trolls, you can't bother me.
Him leaning back. The lean back.
The fact is, you're here beginning to write things in that say the N-word or the Jewish or guess what? That's all being cataloged. Right? when you go apply at your job, a database.
Oh, this is the
these
database
things
part.
logged. And it's going to be that you pay $9.99 a month. That's it. That's it.
Shut up and take my wolf pelts, Carlos. Good Red Dead reference. Shut up and take my wolf pelts.
The eyes, dude. The
I'm
fucking.
They're so big.
He's got eyes like a pug.
Anime eyes.
I have to like YouTube it.
Okay,
That
but I
made me
got 'em.
sweat.
It's on there. And check it out. Juno, we need energy drinks and cigars on this show. Blake, you know.
Blake with the shout out.
You know what? Here's the deal, man. I was recording.
Blake Luca,
for
the
about
real
4
mastermind behind ROTC.
Yeah, the leader, our fearless leader, Blake Luca.
Hours today straight.
It's gonna be terrible when we have to do taxes and they go after Blake.
A lot of stuff for a new video game.
Hey, Carlos Navarro, you're a liar. I'm straight. If you were just some fucking basic one market radio hack sitting in bed with your wine drunk past her prime fiance.
By the way, something else, guaranteed, because you brought it up, stale wine. Wine drunk, past her prime.
Breath. That was
Two.
a fucking
Stale
flamethrower.
You know what I'm talking like? In
cigarettes,
cigarettes,
right.
you're right.
Yeah.
A really amazing new video
can't
game.
talk about
You
it
can't
right
talk
now,
about it
but-
at all.
Holy shit, that
I'll
was
take a
a
second to
fucking.
thank the
That was a headshot.
because the haters have fueled me.
She put music, the inspiration of music behind this.
And thank you. But the haters.
This is beautiful.
When I get up extra early in the morning, you know who I'm thinking about?
You gotta get up, get your prep burger login. Clickety clickety clack, you know. You gotta go record a prank call with a sales guy down the hall. Because legally, you can't actually prank call people according to federal law. The thing that I think about when I get up is shit out 2 better shows a day than you do.
You have to sleep.
And my nightstand's so far away from the bed that sometimes I can't reach things. I have to get out of the bed and walk over to.
I'm thinking I'm so grateful to have my wife around.
So mean.
But I'm also thinking about that hater sleeping in bed. Shit. That hater that said I wasn't going to do something. That hater that said, oh, he doesn't have what it takes while that motherfucker's sleeping.
The music.
And I get up and I go work out. I'm right.
She popped a cork.
And it broke something.
And it broke something.
Please go back.
Wasn't gonna do something. That hater that said, oh, he doesn't have what it takes while that motherfucker's sleeping. And I get up and I go work out.
Look at her face.
Do you think they're gonna like this video?
No, I don't think they are.
You don't think they're gonna?
Hope nobody gets this video and tags them in it. That would be terrible.
That would be terrible. I hope nobody's still blocked. It's at To The Top Carlos on Twitter. I just saying, if you did want to, if you do, or I think it's Russ RR or Russ RRR, one of those 3. But you'll find them on there on Twitter. Just make sure
monsters.
Sure, they'll love it.
Those times when I
Thank you,
thought,
Tanya.
man, because all the love we get is a lot.
If you're getting so much love, why is it that at the end of every monster show, you and Russ have to take down the monster? Hold on.
A lot.
If you're getting so much love, why is it that at the end of every monster show, you and Russ have to take down the monster banners and see the Phillips file? And that's the end of the video.
Very funny.
Thank you, Blues Doll. Thank you. Subscribe to Blues Doll.
Blues Doll's doing
Put
the
her
Lord's
link
work.
in the chat for me, guys. Subscribe
Yes.
to Blues Doll, please.
Blues Doll's the best.
Oh, she's.
Great work.
By the way, she is getting better and better at it.
This is probably, I think the More video will be my favorite video,
More's
but
up
that's based on the source material,
Right.
being so good. But this, I think, might be one of my favorite videos.
All right, so
Although you gotta love the end. It's still the best ending ever of a Blues Doll video. Is Frank going, "Yeah, I wear blackface. I don't think I can work for InfoWars anymore." And he's got an assault rifle and blackface, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? I think that's my favorite, man.
So this is in Portland, where our friends Patriot Prayer and some Antifa.
Oh, I think I
Have
know
you seen
this.
this one?
Yeah, that's Tiny's in this, right?
By the way,
Yo, dog, let us spit on you. It's cool. Let us spit on you, dog. It's cool.
I
No,
will
it's not.
give credit to Tiny though that he has lost a lot of weight.
Oh yeah,
I gotta give him props.
Which just
for that.
makes him look larger because now he's not wide.
Now he
Like,
looks.
You're just like, wow, you're a tall fella.
He's working out too, but he's a big boy. There he is, Joey.
Hey, it's Joey trying to grab some asses.
Yeah, grabbing the asses. What's up with the neckerchief too? What's that about?
Well, I don't know if you know this. He's a massive homosexual.
Oh!
So, guys who are
gay,
homosexual usually wear handkerchiefs around their neck.
Got it.
That or you're a cattle rancher.
One or the other. That's only two things you could be. So, by the way, this girl, I'm sure you've seen this video, right? Yeah. Tell me she doesn't remind you exactly of when the waitress is drunk in Always Sunny. So that's pills, right?
It's not just alcohol.
It's alcohol and pills.
She's on some shit.
Yeah.
Talk it, don't touch her.
Again, good for you, Tiny. Lost a lot of weight.
Let her attack. Let her attack. Let her attack. Let her attack. Don't talk it. Why'd you swing on me? You want to murder stop now? Did I?
You want to murder an entire race? Based on your religion, you want to murder? You guys are...
What does this mean? When did
they want to murder an entire race based on religion?
Again, Patriot Prayer, top to bottom, massive homosexuals.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
When have they ever called for killing of anybody?
You can't, by the way, you can't ever call it's not fair. You're right. They've never done that.
The only thing Patriot Prayer kills is boy pussy.
So, Tiny. What? I'm taking pictures. I tweet it all out. It's all being recorded. No. He's saying I'm
She's fucking insane.
on both sides. So, Tiny, you believe in killing communists. You said that. I thought you were for
Shouldn't have ate all those mushrooms before I came to this.
free speech. Tiny, are you for free speech? I'm asking you. I'm asking for you. I'm asking you. That's whataboutism. I'm asking you, Tiny. She wasn't caught on camera saying she believed in killing Tiny, you told the reporter you were scared, dog. People
This guy is saying that they're scared, dog.
should be killed because they're communists.
Look
at those fucking eyes. That's fear. See these eyes? That's the fucking eyes of a warrior. You got fear.
Full of shit.
Yeah.
You know that.
Fucking fear, bro. You look scared.
Every single person.
You need to go. We're people. Fucking make your jump, dog. Make your fucking jump, bro.
Make your fucking jump, dog. What? But I don't understand the let her spit thing. I wouldn't let her spit on me.
Yeah, I know.
You don't get to spit on me.
I don't know what their thing is now. They want to be the fucking martyrs. They want to be like Christ-like.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
stupid.
I don't remember Jesus banging a tranny.
It's all everybody stand there. Scared? Get in front of us, piece of shit. Get in front of us.
And do what?
Oh yeah, you guys won't say anything if I punch him in the face.
Right here. You guys won't do anything if I punch him in the face.
You won't do shit.
Make your fucking
He's
move.
in front of you.
It's
Tell
always
them-
the right.
tell
It's
them
always
you're
the
doing
right.
shit. Tell them not to touch you.
Are you?
Now she started hitting him.
Tell them not to fucking touch you. Oh my god, you can really fucking.
Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Look at
And here come the cops.
Let me so you won't do anything then.
Go ahead, hit me.
You won't do anything.
You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. This is the best freeze frame of all time. Oh, fuck. Look at her stupid face. Ah! Somebody this morning said Trump's death squads pull innocent young woman from crowd 2018 colorized. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. We gotta go, man. It's the end of the show.
We're done.
It's the end of the show. Can you believe that? Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Are you doing a Nightwave tonight?
Probably.
Yeah. And have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Seriously, have a good time with your family. Have fun. Try not to get into any fist fights, but if you do, record them and turn the phone, okay, so we get better video. Anything else? Anything else we get a
Gabe Hoffman's the entire Open Secret Twitter timeline right now is it's like 20 tweets with video clips of me. I swear to God.
Wait.
It's Thanksgiving, and this dude is losing his mind.
So was that? Whoa. Hold
yeah,
on.
that was really him in the chat.
That was really him? What is he doing?
Because somebody tagged me in a tweet like praising Gabe Hoffman, and I got fucking fed up. So at the end, like I tagged this part, I was like, stop tagging me in this shit. I was like, if Gabe Hoffman's such a fucking hero, why did he send lawyers to intimidate Evan Henze? Like I basically just laid it out today. Because I've kept a lot of shit in and I've just had it, and now he's lost his mind. He's vowed to get my Twitter account taken down within the day.
Is that what he said?
Within a fortnight.
He's been trying to get the Twitter account
Go
taken
to an
down?
Open Secret on Twitter. His entire account is about me. The pedophile guy.
Are you serious?
He's pivoting. Now he's a social justice
So
warrior.
he has clips of you doing what? Saying what?
Just talking shit. Like from every show ever. Go look at his thing. There's a bunch. He's been watching me for months. It's pathetic.
What is wrong with him? Do you have a family, Gabe?
It's really, isn't it sad?
Do you have a family, dude?
It's really sad. It's.
Is this really what you're doing? It's people normally now are traveling. I'm not because my family's coming here, but people are traveling and everything, and then you're sitting here obsessing over Mike?
It's like, I get it. Nobody loves you, but like, make the best of it, kiddo.
So
I just submitted a harassment complaint to Twitter. Not like tagging him in a tweet. I mean, submitted it, legal signature and everything. Like, I reported this to you 3 months ago. He keeps blocking me, then unblocking me, then tagging me and shit, then re-blocking me. I'm like, that's legitimately against your terms of service. Like, either end it or I'm going to document this. Because it's ridiculous now. It's really pathetic, dude.
But is he tagging you?
Yeah, he'll tag me, but then he blocks me so that I can't see because he wants people to respond so that I see all their shit.
Oh, so that really was him that came in the... See, the thing is, I didn't say anything when I saw that in the chat room because I thought it was somebody...
There's so many fake Games that make fun because he's a meme now in our little universe. But now it was really him. I knew it was really him. That's why I got distracted earlier.
No, it's okay.
Because I was like... Because people were like, he did so many good things. I'm like, yeah, why is this movie on Vimeo then? I was like, it can only be on Vimeo. I was like, because he had inaccuracies in the movie. There's a lot of legal stuff. I'm like, his old director won't even speak to him. She hates him. The kid he profiled in the movie, he tried to send lawyers after him. And go play fucking that fucking shit with me, Gabe. I have email after email. Like, somebody already sent me the dump of all the files between the lawyers and stuff. I've just been hanging on to it because I'm like, I don't want to really start this thing up again. But if we want to fight through the holidays, brother, I got the whole data dump on all the files. Everybody keeps being too scared because nobody wants to start drama. I have them too, and I love drama. So enough. I have the letter. I have the response from the lawyers back to his lawyers going, how dare you try to intimidate this fucking kid who just came and told his brave story in your film.
And the other thing is that he's just making stuff now for MAGA boomers. And even people, every time he tries to call to the platform, and I've seen it, the majority of people are saying, hey, man, why are you taking his free speech away? Like, you don't have to agree. Like, no one's even agreeing with him.
Well, now he's just trying to go full, like, get just Twitter on it. But you don't understand, dude. You're like, you can't go, I'm QFT shadow banned on Twitter because I'm too right-wing. Then they don't listen to you. That's how it works. They're not going to care. Here we go. Already, Randall Flagg on Twitter. I thought you were here to expose child exploitation, not to out racist like a lame hall monitor. This happens to him every time.
Every time?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Somebody else wrote, it's sad, really. They have nothing more important to do than periodically tweet the same content. Yeah, it's not. So good luck, Gabe. Have fun with that. I have filed an official harassment complaint against you because you're breaking the rules. Like I might be racism, but I don't break the rules. You see, buddy, I don't break the rules. So you're breaking the rules, and if you care about the rules, then you can't break the rules. It's going to be a fun weekend. By the way, the canceled shows are now uncanceled. So, and I'm back on YouTube. So we'll see you tonight.
Oh, you're back, huh?
So we'll see you tonight.
All right, let's. Thank you guys for listening.
Actually, no, face-off wouldn't work.
I was just going to play What Are the Rules for you.
Have a happy.
Go ahead.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Huh?
I don't.
It's probably sad because he's going to jail, but
he's and he could get like 50 years too. Like,
but happy Thanksgiving to you.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We do appreciate it. We will be back on Monday with a fresh new show, and maybe even now. I'm probably pretty sure it's going to be a Nightwave, right?
Oh yeah. But no, I'm still just. Guess what, guys? You know what we're doing all weekend, straight through to next week. Playing video games. Let the hall monitors watch me all night, and let's be good tonight on the text-to-speech, all right?
Thank you for listening, everybody. See you Monday, Revenge of the Sith.
I wonder why we're singing every word that we say. I wonder if we're living out the whiz in some way.
Well, no, it's not the Wiz because nobody switches bodies in the Wiz. It's got to be something else. I mean, I think we're experiencing something a little more like the hot chick, the change up. Here I go.
Like first of all of me.
Like father, like son.
Dating the enemy.
A boy thing, a girl thing.
13 on 30.
Detention.
Face off.
Right. Actually, no, face-off wouldn't work because that's a face switching.
Yeah, no, guys, I think we found ourselves in a quantum leap.
What the hell's a quantum leap?
Oh, a great show from the Coke-fueled era of 80s television where Scott Bakula would leap into other people's bodies, but he didn't know it unless he saw his reflection.